wonder if I'm live. I think I'm live. I look like I'm live. I look like I'm dead, but I think I'm live. Like thunder and lightning. I got two songs stuck in my head. Thunder and lightning, because I had this. This fell off the wall. I had this little bit of Velcro right there holding this on the wall, and it fell. and then I got thunder and lightning stuck in my head. And then the other one was from Hee Haw. Remember Hee Haw, older folks? Gloom, despair, and agony on me. I just got toasty. I'm live, Nancy B. I look alive. Let's say some highs. This thing over here, you know, this is not accurate, but I thought it was interesting. I was just poking around through all the stuff I have here, and I thought this was accurate. We're going to talk about that in a minute. You know what? Let me put it away for now. If I had a nickel. Let's put that away for now. I want to talk about that a little bit. It was pretty cool. It was like a blast from the past. It was like a blast from my ass. Oh wait, let's get some smelly stuff going. The smelly stuff that smells smelly. It looks like I was doing something else, but it's just the incense. It's just the incense. It's not like, you know. No, this is incense. All right, let's say some hellos. Let's start at the very top, and I have to get into you know, top chat or live chat, not top chat. Top cat. Mark Xanadude, you got your other name on there, man. Marky Mark's here. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Zenny, hello, hello. Always a pleasure. I'll go back through this too and talk about some of the stuff that people are saying. There's Eric. Damn it, that's the second time. Eric Wyrock. Why can I no longer say? You know why I can't say that? I'm having trouble with a tooth. It's like I have RA, right? I've talked about it numerous times, and it's affecting my gums really badly. And I have a tooth that has to come out, and it's bugging me, and I'm having trouble talking correctly because of it. And there's Huawei, Sam, and Dennis. Oh, I skipped over a whole bunch of people. There's Big Steve. No freaking way. Oh, Big Steve. There's Matt. Matt's coming. Clean it up. Gross. Gross. Whip. Hello, Whip. Sorry I didn't invite you. I didn't invite anybody. I wasn't even sure I was going to do it until this afternoon. And I was like, you know what? It's the last day of the year. I want to say thank you for some stuff. I just want to say some stuff. And so I was like, I'm going to do it. And I couldn't really find a time. I didn't want to go over anybody else that has a regular scheduled stream at this time. But, you know, you can't do that anymore, right? There's no space for that. So I just tried to minimize at least most of it. I can't do it much later than this. Like Whip said, this is pretty late for me. There's Dennis. There's Dennis. Nancy B in Tennessee. There's Mr. Wood. And Mr. Cody V. Mr. Cody V's here. And Lori. Hi, Lori. ABS Norm, how is the UK doing? What time is it over there? You guys are 5 hours ahead, right? 5 or 6 hours, I think. Window Liqueur. Hello, hello. Seville. See? Steve in Spain. I'm glad you get to catch one live, man. I know you usually have to watch them after because I go in the middle of the day for me. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Whip just had a blast from the ass just a few moments ago. Yeah, it's pretty much a constant thing, right? Jody P. Hanging with the family night. Good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Joy of Fish Keeping. Hello. Got to meet him at the Clash this year. That was very cool. He smells really good. I was going to say that too, because you know I'm a hugger, and he's a hugger, so I got a hug. And I was like, that man smells really good. Elwick. Yes, Elwick. I don't know. Okay, let me jump back up here though. And now I said hi to most people. I'll get back down there and just go over anything that happened. Oh yeah, I didn't know Bigfoot had such a nice butt. Only in Rico's brain. I found that a long time ago. I posted on a fish cord. I was like, why? Why? It's the same thing as I always used to talk about the sexy SpongeBob for the Halloween costume. We don't need the sexy SpongeBob. You know, we don't need Patrick. You know, oh Patrick. You know, we don't need that, and we don't need sexy Bigfoot either. But I was just looking for a thumbnail, and that one just happened to be there. So it's funny. So I thought I'd put it there. I wonder if there's any furries who dress up like Bigfoot. I bet there are. You know what they say about guys with big feet and all. Smells like Bigfoot's fur. Oh my God, maybe Rico's secretly a Bigfoot furry. I always picture him as a little pink pony, but hey, whatever. Whatever way you want to picture me, that's fine with me. Rico mother on New Year's Eve. You know that I was reading that right before I went live. I came back in and saw it, and you know, just thank you for all the comments. You made me feel really good. People excited, people happy, I should say, to see me. It just really helps a lot. It really helps a lot. So thank you for all of that. Okay, I got down. Oh, hold on. Let's see. The Rico I know is sleeping by now. Yeah, and normally you're right. And no, it's not a white Christmas. Although I am wearing this that I don't normally wear out of the house. I don't normally wear this out of the house. I like this, but there's one problem with it. There's just one problem with it. And I'll show you. Maybe you'll see. Maybe you'll see. Oh. Do you see anything sort of wrong with this? You know, is there anything there that maybe you know stands out in some way that maybe could be construed that I'm of a certain persuasion politically, maybe, or something? I don't know. I don't know. Ermagerd. I still love that, the Ermagerd thing. We still say it all this time. Okay. We said hi to Winda LaCour. All right, scrolling down. Oh, there we go. Jody P. Spending with family. Good for you. Like I said, you're probably already gone, but thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a good holiday. I really do. That's another thing I want to talk about was all the people that I got to meet and all the people that I've met in the 5 years I've been a member of the Fish Fam. So many different people. I was thinking about that today, man. I've been so lucky to meet so many of the people in our community. And I feel like the community isn't as tight as it used to be. Like it doesn't, but that's probably just me being away from things and not being involved. And I'm trying. I really am trying. I'm trying to get back into stuff. I'm trying to, you know, I still am a fish keeper. I'll probably always be a fish keeper. I'll probably always have fish. I'm just not gung-ho into it like I was, but that's who I am. That's what I always do. I've talked about that a lot too. I always totally get into all these different hobbies and everything, and I get obsessed and I just go full bore into it. And then 2 years later, but it never really goes away. The hobbies never go away. They just keep stacking up, and I just don't do as much in them, but I still do stuff in them. I just attach another hobby on top that I get obsessed with, and then it piles up, and it goes forever. Probably at some point, something drops off. Do you mean to punch me in the teeth? Yeah, because maybe it'd knock that one out. You know? Yeah, it is really bothering me. It's way back here, and it needs to come out. It was only for a second. What happened? What happened there? Yeah, now there's some lag too. Did something... Command, it says the command is triggered. Well, that's freaking weird. I just tap the camera. Hey, is this thing on? Like that's gonna do anything. Let's. Oh, that was weird. It seems to be working. You're a mean one. It seems to be working. I don't know. It was weird. It just flashed, and that was it. Oh well. It'll go away in just a minute, anyways. Okay. You distracted me. Hello, Nathan. What's going on, Gills to Gardens? Hello, sir. I saw you in a stream the other day, and I meant to say hi to you, and I didn't. I just said a blanket hi to everybody, but always a pleasure, my friend, to see you. And I hope you're doing well. I was thinking about you, too. You know, how's things there at home? Everything going okay with, you know, work and stuff, life and things? There's Stephen P. Stephen P's in the house, and Lando. Did I say hi to Lando? I gotta say hi to Lando. Hello, Lando. Fixing to open more Christmas gifts. Nice. Had a bunch of snack foods and cheesecake. Oh. 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 Almost 4 years. Yeah, that's crazy. Stephen P, look at that. 48 months. 48 months since I've had memberships. It was, it was about the second week of December, I think, when I had memberships. That's when they started. Second week of December, 4 years ago. So yeah, it's been 4 years since I've had members. You guys still live in 2025? Yep. And there's June. Hi, June. Hello. You know, June, I still never got any brownies. I'm just saying. I'm just going to say it once. I won't ever say it again until like 10 minutes from now. But I never got any brownies. And I would, you know. I did get some brownies, just not for you, June. Milestone achieved. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. Tropical Fish Co. has pea puffers. Just saying. Nice. I haven't had any pea puffers in a while. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I had them for a couple of years, but I did not do well with them. I think it was mostly because I did get them to eat Vibra Bites. Am I getting them confused? Maybe I'm getting those confused with the Bumblebee Gobies. Gobies. I said Bumblebee Gobies. Bumblebee Gobies. Jenna P, hello. Blue Vein Flower. What? Corridora, hello. Hi, Corridora. What's going on? Rico using his clothes to express privacy. I wouldn't have picked up on that, but I don't have any interest in politics. Yeah, I didn't notice it when I bought it. Well, I didn't buy it. I won it. Oh, I jumped. I did not notice that it looks like a white pride thing, you know, and Michelle actually was the one that pointed that out to me. I think it was Michelle. And I was like, oh, yeah, that does sort of look like that. Revolution. The community fell apart and left. Now everyone's a bag of dicks. Well, everyone was a bag of dicks before, but at least they were all in the same bag. You know, all the dicks were all in one bag, you know, just moving around in the same. I just spilled my water. All in the same bag. And I don't think that's true. I think, you know, it feels like when I go to streams and stuff, and just when I talk to people, that it feels like it's a little more, I don't know, just not as tight as it used to be. I mean, it happens, right? I mean, as years go on, you have kids, you know, things like that happen. Communities fall apart because they're just not as tight as they used to be. Zenny. She gave me the lemon head. Zenny gave me lemon head. Thank you, Zenny. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Benjamin Peters is here. Hello, hello. Stop pushing buttons. Zen broke it. It's fine now. Oh, what happened? Oh, the thing. The thing did the thing. The thing did the thing. How much snow do we have? We don't have a ton of snow. There's quite a bit right now. It's hard to tell because the drifts. The wind has been crazy. The wind has just been like all last night. It just was a constant. It wasn't even gusts. It was just a constant roar for hours and hours. And in the summertime, I love that. I love the sound of a good windstorm in the summertime. But in the wintertime, it's not so fun, especially because Wally seems to he hates the wind. So he gets very distracted when we go outside, and he just wants to stand and look at stuff, like that tree creaked. How dare you creak at me? So it's freezing out there because of the wind chill. The wind chill brings it way down. I mean, the temperatures aren't that bad. If there was no wind chill, it wouldn't be that bad. It's 20s, that's fine. But with the wind chill, it's just, and he just wants to sniff everything and eat all the pee, because that's what he does. He finds where Pugsley goes, and he has to go over and just stick his tongue on it. It looks like he's getting a pee sickle, and then he'll pee on it. So, but anyways, how much snow do we have? We have, there's not a foot on the ground right now. There's not a foot. I didn't put out remind me, I don't know where that's at. I have a yardstick basically that's meant for, what the hell did I do with it? Huh. That's going to bother me now. I just thought about it because I put the snow board out there, but I have a thing it's accurate, and it's large, so I can see it from the window here. I like it when it's big enough to see from the window. You know what I'm saying? I got to see a few people streaming today. There it is. I just saw Gina. Gina. And na 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 Nate man. Someone did give you brownies. Trump set you down and tried to, which I found. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. I couldn't find the brownies. That is true, and I'm glad that nobody maybe got those brownies. I know I'm a member, but I don't have the free membership chat thing. Maybe I used it. Yeah, probably. And I would have been 40. Yeah, you've been here the whole time for sure. You've definitely been here. And Whip, you'll always be a member to me. There's Gina. Because Zen Ginger is right below Gina. I didn't put him there. Cody V. I sort of, yeah, I'm with you. I didn't even notice it. You stood up and tried to make us guess. Yeah, and most people's minds won't go there. Is there surgery to rejuvenate the community? Yeah, probably. Communities aren't as tight, Zenny. So he's trying someone doucheyectomy. Yeah, there's probably is we need an addictomy. That's what we need. We need an addictomy. That would solve the whole thing. And I say we. I don't feel like a we anymore. I went earlier. I don't, and that's me. That's not you guys. That I don't feel like a part of the community anymore because I don't stream. I don't do stuff. Again, I've been trying to go in and just say hi and hang out. I have the time. I have the time to go watch streams. I really do. There's no real excuse other than my own mental state. And the reason I don't feel a part of the community is 100% on this side. And I've said it before. I don't want people to feel like I've been shunned. No, I don't feel that at all. It's me. Anyways, where was I at? It jumped again. Okay. We're all a bag of dicks now. I just show up to see the car wrecks anymore. See, I'm glad I missed all of that then. if there is a bunch of like drama and stuff like that. I mean, there always is, and there always has been, and there always will be. If there is now, I'm glad I don't know anything about it, and don't tell me I don't want to know anything about it. I like the ignorance is bliss part of my life right now. I really do. That's a big part of why I stepped away too. Not the drama specifically that happens here, just drama because people suck. People create drama, and I am very frail these days. I say that with a laugh, but I'm very just anything can set me off, and there's just so much bad that I don't need anything more piled on, and I do have a very strong sense of empathy. So when I know that somebody else is hurting, or somebody else is being attacked for something or whatever, it bothers me. It bothers me more than it should. All right. Lando said it was in the 60s the other day here in Indiana, and today it's snowing. Can't decide what it wants to do. Yeah, and that was like that here too. We didn't get the 60s, but we did get into the high 40s. I think it was 48, 49 degrees. And then it got cold again. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 15 for the high. So, and with the wind chill. And this week, we're supposed to get a shit ton of snow all week long. We did get a really good snowstorm, and then it rained on Monday and wiped a lot of it away on that 40-degree day. My first catch ever. Good job, Whip. What's too tight? Rico is my biggest member. There's Tommy. Tommy's here. Hello, Tommy. That happens to all men at a certain age. Yeah, well, thank you, Tommy. That means a lot. It does. It really means a lot. That's not just, to know that even though I'm not around and people still think about me and stuff, it means a lot. It really does. I don't feel like I'm not loved or liked or any of that. So I don't feel any of that. Again, it's all here on this side where I don't want to engage with people. Even like this, like I don't stream with anybody else anymore at all. I mean, I used to stream with Ed, 2-3 times a week. Nothing against Ed. I love Ed. Ed's my brother. I just don't want to stream with anybody. Same with Whip, Skipper. I mean, I said that in the fish court. I just have no desire to stream with other people, and I get so anxious even thinking about it sometimes now. It's so weird. I mean, how many live streams have I done in 6 years? There for a while, I was doing like 2-3 a day. It was my life. I've probably done. Let's say, let's just say 300 a year for 3 years. That's the peak, right? Just for those 3 years, 300 a year. Okay. There's Melissa. Hello. People definitely do so. Yeah. People are still asshatch, and Jody is the leader of our pod. Oh yeah, the whole pod thing. That is. I don't know. People see other people having fun and being friends. People that you've hung out with and got to be with, and they think there's some kind of ulterior motive, and people are trying to do things. No, we're just friends hanging out, having fun, talking about stuff we like. How could you not, I don't know. It's just so weird. Whip, same. That's sort of where I was going there, yeah. Skipper's here. I was just talking about you, Skipper. Matt. Well, thank you. At least it's after, at least it's after, not during. That makes me happy that it's after. Skip to my Lou. What's up, brother? There's another person. I hardly even talk to Skip anymore, and he's been one of my good friends since I came around. and that's me. Whip sends me message. Skip sends me messages, and Zen's been begging for a focus on. It would be cool. And somebody said that about Jody P. Not that she was begging, but that she would be good for the focus on. I was thinking, you know what? Yeah, that would be good. I think Jody P. would be a great focus on. Just with everything that she's done, and part of it also is that I've been lucky enough to meet her face to face. And again, I have met so many people in our community over the 5-6 years. I've been so lucky to meet just a shit ton of people that are just amazing people. I've just, really, I say it all the time, but you guys, if I didn't have this community over the last, I'm just going to say 6 years from now on, whatever it is. I just, I don't know where I would be or how I would be or anything. Just all the support that I've gotten monetarily. Let's be honest, you guys have given me a shit ton of money over the years. You've just, you've supported me that way. You supported me mentally. And I'm sure at some point, if you've been to the class, you probably supported me physically as well. Vanoski, hello, man. Hello. All right. Scrolling down, lots of catching. Everybody's catching something. Johnny's here. Hello, Johnny. And it was on the Fish Court as well, talk about, well, he won't do my focus on. And again, it's all just in jest, just in fun. And the reason, Johnny, that I won't do a focus on with you is because you are anti-hug. That's all there is to it. There's nothing else. It's just because you are an anti-hug person. Peter Kane Dog Training needs you in your area. No. Peter Kane Dog Training. Hold on. Let me grab that and see real quick. Let's do a quick search for Peter Kane Dog Training at search.land. Read your dog, Peter Kane Dog Training. Let's take a look. I do need help with Wally. I do. And I've never gone. I mean, he's 3 years old now, and I want to see where he's located at. Is there about us somewhere? Expert dog training gets started today. There's not a whole lot of information about who he is. Positive moments. Positive. There's a dog. It reminds me of a TikTok video I see all the time. I love watching the scare ones where people get scared. And there's one where she looks like a nurse. She's walking by and somebody scares her and she instantly goes like, it just makes me laugh every time I see it. Huh. I don't see a phone number. All I do is, Ooh. Where's he at, Johnny? Do you know? Just upstate New York? I have not heard of him. No, I have not. And speaking of that, there is a place 10 minutes from here. The lady has a bunch of fields, and a couple of them are fenced in 100%. They're like 2 acres. It's not a dog park. You rent it for $5 for, I don't remember how long it is. It's a good amount of time. It's $5. It's meant for dogs to just be able to run around. They've made it safe. They've taken out stuff, and they pay attention to whatever, keep the bushes and stuff down, and But no, I'm not familiar with him. Peter Kane. The name sounds familiar. I think I'm my cocaine. It's too cold to spray paint outside. It is. I was thinking about it the other day, actually. Okay. Scrolling down, everybody saying hi to Johnny. She goes to bed before they wake up. Sacrifices will need to be made. Legitimate question when I text, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Skip. I saw it, but we were heading to, I think we were heading to bed or something. You said, are you busy? And I saw it. And this is what happens to me too, is I see something like that and then squirrel, you know what I mean? I totally get distracted and start looking at other stuff. And then I never go back and respond to the message. That happens all the time. That happens all the time. Somebody will send me something. Um, Wait, what? Betty White died a year ago? Really? Why was I thinking a year ago? Huh. God, I was thinking, what am I going to fantasize about now? Betty White was really cool. See, squirrel. She was really cool. I really like Betty White. She just had a great sense of humor. I mean, if you ever watch some of the roasts that she was in, and just she was way before her time too. She was very risque, a long time ago when women were supposed to be a lot more proper. Oh, he's a YouTuber. I'm going to just make a note of this. And I have watched a lot of dog training stuff, and a lot of times I'm like, nah, that's not for me. Nah. But you never know when you find one that just seems to fit with what you know and what you like and everything too. There's just a few things I need help with Wally with. It's just the aggression when anybody comes to the house. Somebody delivering a package, the kids when they come over. Instantly, he's very aggressive, but then he realizes who it is, and he does calm down. He's never bitten anybody, although he almost nipped at me today, very first time ever. So we go out twice every morning. Every morning, he's got a routine. We go out once. That's as soon as I get up and get my clothes on, and pee and poop and whatever I got to do. I take him out. And he goes to the bathroom. Sometimes he pees, poops. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he always pees, but sometimes he doesn't do both, right? Doesn't matter if he does or doesn't. I come back inside. I get my bagel, get my water, my energy drink, whatever it is, and I come sit down. I finish my bagel, and he's here whining because he wants to go back outside again. Every single fucking day. Everyone, every single day. He does it. And some days I don't. Some days I'm like, no, we were just out 15 minutes ago. You did all the stuff you had to do. You're fine. And he'll be like, oh, okay. And he just goes away. And then he'll come back when he's really insistent about it. Other times he's like, no, man, I got to go. And he take him out and he does. He's got to go again. And it's not like I curtail his trip out there. We take our time. I let him lead me sort of around the backyard, and when he's ready to come back inside, then we come back inside. This morning, he went to the bathroom right away, like instantly, and it was cold and windy, and I was like, oh, yes. And so we came back inside. And so I gave him we get him bones, an actual beef bone. And I was like, you know what? You did a really good job. Here's a beef bone. And I gave it to him. And every other time before, I've been able to go over and walk. I made a point to always go up to him and take it away from him, just a little bit, just hold on to it, touch it, just make him aware that I'm not doing anything, that yes, it's yours, but here, you're going to get it right back, and I'm somebody to trust. Well, this morning, he actually growled at me, and when I grabbed it, he was like, no, you won't. I did. I took it away, but still. Yeah. It was weird. It was the very first time he ever did that. He didn't nip at me. He was just like, ha ha. Okay. Scrolling up. John Oliver's here. Haven't seen you forever, John. Hello. Hope you're dead. Hope you're dead. Oh my God. I don't hope you're dead, John Oliver. I just read Benjamin Peters' message again about, about Betty White. I don't hope John Oliver's dead. I don't. Wow. I hope you're dead. Peter King does dog training, but he's also an artist and dabbles in Bigfoot. All right. You'd like his stuff. There you go. Right before 100th birthday, if I recall. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. 2020. Wow. I guess, yeah. Cody V said, we've been stuck in a loop ever since our savior, Randy the Macho Man Savage, died in 2012 and split the timelines. We're in the worst timeline now. 2 weeks shy of our 100th birthday, says Rachel. Boots and cats. I can't do it like Elwick can. I don't remember Password. I mean, I sort of do. Was Password the one where they would see a word and they would have to give hints as to what the word was and the other person guess it? I can't remember Password. I don't remember that one. I do remember, what's his name? Gene Shalit? No. Gene Shalit was a news guy. What was his name? Fanny Flagg, Paul Lynn. They were regulars on those. Fanny Flagg is a funny name, not so much here in the United States, but in the UK, a Fanny Flagg is a whole different thing. No. It wasn't, it was the one where there was 2 layers. Gene Rayburn. He was a really weird looking guy. And he always had sort of a smile on his face, like, 4 years ago. Yeah. See what I mean? Nancy said, mine like 2 morning trips outside too, not convenient on days when I have to work early. Yeah, I mean, at least I have that. It's just, it's cold. It's cold. Plus, as I'm eating my bagel, I'm setting up for whatever project I'm going to be working on that day. And sometimes I already start, I should know not to dig into it, but I start getting into, okay, this is it. This is what I'm doing. I've got to focus. This is my stuff. Oh, I better clean this off. Oh, no, stay over here. You're working on this. And, I give myself a project to work on every day. It's usually software because, and it's just for stuff around the house. Some of it's fun. Some of it's, whatever. But I know that even if I'm not feeling great, I can do that. So I do try to get myself another project, often, something physical to do in the house, dishes, laundry, whatever it is. My desk here, this part of my desk, is so much better. It's still a mess. But if you had seen it, I can't do this. The cable's pulling. If you had seen it, I have 2 desks. There's the one there and then this one. They're just in a row. That, the blacker one there, right there, if you had seen that yesterday, it was just a pile. So that's cleaner. And it was even better than this before I started the stream. So I can't do anything. Family service. There we go. I always try to give myself those 2 projects, a physical one and then just software, so that at least if I'm not feeling great, which is most days, I can still accomplish something, even if it's just something maybe not fun, but something, so I get in the middle of it, and then that's when he wants to go out, right? Even though it's only 15 minutes, I'm already deep into it, and he wants to go out again. I'm like, oh, really? Do you really have to go? Because this just started this year, probably 4 or 5 months ago it started. He wasn't like that before that. We'd go out once in the morning, and he was good until, a couple hours later. And then as he got older, 4 or 5 hours later, whatever. He's really good about letting me know, though. When he's got to go, he lets me know. When he's got to go, he lets you know. It sounds like some kind of madman ad thing. He's really good about coming in and saying, hey, I've got to go potty. So, I mean, if I don't listen to him, if he has an accident in the house, which, maybe once every couple of months it happens, it's my fault because he did tell me that he had to go. Like, he'll come in and he'll whine and he'll pace, and I'm too distracted or I'm on the phone or whatever it is, and I don't get him, Anyways, scrolling down, where are we at? You know what? I'm almost to the bottom. Ooh, excuse me. As I said, and Jasper can and will jump the fence, so I can't just leave them out while I get ready. Gotcha. Yeah, we don't have a fence. We do not have a fence in the backyard, and I don't really want a fence. I like it open. Michelle does. She would like to fence in the whole backyard and then be able just to let them run free. Pugsy's not really a runner much these days. She's almost 16. She's over 15 years old now. She's still pretty good though. She's still healthy. I mean, she's still, when it's dinner time, she prances around and jumps around, and she's very active and stuff, and she runs around sometimes, and she doesn't seem old, except for the fact that she's pretty much blind, because sometimes she'll be barking and you'll look over at her and she's barking at, like, we have a water cooler with the big 5-gallon thing, but they're underneath. They're one of the bottom ones. And she'll bark at that because she thinks it's a person. So I do believe the wrench folks are cheating. I don't have proof, but I'm starting to rumor. They are, Cody. They are. You're right. And actually, a lot of the wrench people, damn wrench people, have already caught most of them. And I keep saying I need to add more, and I just don't do it. But I just made myself a note. I think tomorrow is a good day to work on this. I think if I work on this, like my StreamerBot software and all of this, and try and get this sorted out again. And Steven gave me better images for these. This is his original, but I was the one who did that to it with the white stuff around it. I put the white stuff on it. Yeah, I want to, if I start working on that thing, maybe it'll make me stream more often, because I'll have to test out some of the stuff, and maybe there's new stuff. Like, I updated StreamerBot, but I don't even know really what's in it. That's new, and it's a very, very new version. There's all kinds of new stuff that it can do, but I still have all just the old stuff, the trumpets, and actually I don't even think I had the trumpets set up. Where was that? Is that this? Did you hear him? Did that play? I mean, I heard it here, but I don't know if you guys. I'm not seeing it over here. Oh, see, I got distracted. I'm going to work on all that stuff and see what's new, and see maybe I can get some more stuff. Stuff is good. Look at that. Oh. I still haven't finished that project either. I started it. I'm making, this thing, the cloud thing with the lightning. That's not even set at lightning. It's just set to talk. But I'm setting up on the ceiling itself. And I ran a bunch of it, and then I stopped doing it. So I got to get that done. Jay Albert, I'm so sorry. Oh. How does one dabble in Bigfoot? Does it bend over? I'm thinking maybe like a step ladder, maybe? Or maybe your biological ladder. I don't know. The other day, yesterday, I think, I opened up the freezer looking for something to eat. I said this in the fish gourd. And I got to imagine that this was a comedian or something who said this originally, but I saw a frozen bag of edamame. And for some reason in my head, I went, edamame. And then next thing I know, I was doing, edamame, rock your body. I can't. Backstreet Boys. And then all day long, at least a couple hours, just that part went over and over again in my head. Just that part. Just those two little parts. Edamame, rock your body. For hours. I can hook you up with some merch of the best running back in the NFC North if you're interested. I've got an autographed jersey. I don't know who the best one in the NFC North would be right now. Is it David Montgomery? Because he was a Bear. Now he's on the Detroit Lions. Is it Kylie? Kylie. Kylie Minogue. No, oh my God, what's his name? The rookie running back for the Bears. Who's the best running back in the NFC? I'm curious. If it's not a Bear, then because he was the best running back who ever played in the NFC ever. Right there, that man right there. Bagel, so New York. I don't really have an accent though, do I? I mean, everybody has an accent, but I don't really have a New York accent, do I? I mean, like I hear like my wife's aunt, she says Rochester, she says Long Island, and she's from upstate. She's not from down in the city, and that's how she talks. Long Island. It sounds like lawn, guy, land. Long Island. It was very Woody Allen. Long Island. Oh, scrolling, lots of catching. Everybody's catching. Barry Sanders. Oh, talking all time. You know what though? That's a great argument to be had because I actually think that you might be right that Barry Sanders was the best pure running back from the NFC North or the NFC Central back then, right? There's an argument to be made for that I can agree with. Barry Sanders was a class act. He was a great running back. Walter Payton was a better football player because, and I say this all the time, Walter Payton threw touchdown passes. He kicked field goals. He blocked. He was a receiver. And well, no, that's not fair. I was gonna say something that was more about Emmitt Smith when people throw Emmitt Smith into that whole conversation. Emmitt Smith played behind a great offensive line for most of his career. Walter and Barry never had that. Walter and Barry never had a great offensive line ever. Even when the Bears went to the Super Bowl, their offensive line wasn't that good. And Detroit never had anything. And Barry was able to do what he did all those years. So I would not totally disagree. You know, I'm a homer when it comes to my Bears. I know that, but he was the best football player to ever play in the NFC. I'll leave it at that. My uncle is from Long Island. I'm at the bottom of the chat. You guys suck. Don't give me stuff to talk about. And I know there's a bunch of other streams going right now. I apologize if anybody watches the replay. I know like MNC was streaming. Did Papa Shrimp go tonight? Because I didn't see anything scheduled. I know he's on the calendar, but I didn't see anything scheduled. It looked like it's been a few months again since he's gone. And Papa Shrimp, I always love Papa Shrimp. And there was one other person that I can't remember. You know where to go to look at the calendar. So I did go over some people, and I tried to pick a time so that they had started their stream, and that way people got in there. Maybe they would stick there if that's what they wanted. And I don't know. You can't help it. You can't help it. There's no way to stream without going over somebody. And again, nobody owns any of the times, right? Nobody owns it. But if somebody's got a regular time slot that they use, just me personally, I try not to go over that. It's just something that personally I like to do. I would never judge anybody else for doing it. You do, but it's just personally. Whip said, and I agree with this. I love Barry. Yep, I did too. I really did. Even though he played for Detroit, it was easy to not be, I don't know. Detroit sucked. Detroit sucked for so long. They had to have something to cheer for, and Barry was that something for so many years. So, I like Barry. Had he not retired, he would have set the record so high that Smith wouldn't have sniffed it. Yeah. And the rumor was, and I don't know if this was true or not, I never went to look it up. I mean, it was back before I really did much on the internet. Oh, wax melt. We got a wax melt. People, there's a wax melt in the house. I don't know where the wax melt's right there. I don't have that one anymore. That one's gone. Zenny was afraid it was going to burn down the house. I do have another little one here. The rumor was that Barry stopped playing, retired out of respect for Walter because he was getting close. And I don't know that that's true, but that's what we heard. Hold on. Papa Shrimp hasn't gone live in a while. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Lori, thank you. Thank you. I hope he's doing well. I always really liked him. He's one person I would have always really liked to have been able to meet in our community, because I just feel like he'd be another one of the kindred souls. Ooh. Ooh. Hold, please. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. This thing is so dusty. It's so dusty. Oh my God. Hi. Look, I just stood up. You don't even see it. Hair's all on my face. I look like I just wanted to show you. Walter, look at the mustache. And then this is the thing I was saying was so dusty. This is one of my prized possessions. And Walter's rookie card. I do have Walter's rookie card. It's the only one of my real expensive cards that I kept. I sold off. I had Montana's rookie. I had a pretty good collection, but I got rid of all of it except for my Bears stuff. And I do have pretty much every Chicago Bears card from 1995 back to 1971, I think, and then a lot of them back to like the 1940s. Not even close to all, but a lot of them, especially the later years. And it was so easy back then because there was only one company that made cards and was Topps for a lot of the 80s, right about 80, all through the 70s and even some of the 60s. There we go. Yeah, look how dusty that is, but that's Mr. Walter Payton. Okay. Rigged. Friggin' Whip. Is that one you don't have, Zenny? Yeah, Whip is the only one who hasn't caught all the fish. My butt says wham. Does it really? Does it really? Is it my butt says wham? I can't see it. That's a big butt. Where does it say wham? Didn't think you were going to get to look at some old man's ass tonight, did you? Wham. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Very next day, give it to somebody special. There we go. Okay, now I got more stuff on my desk. That's my plan so I can feel it. Who else is doing the damn edamame thing and kind of cursing Rico? Edamame, rock your body. To be fair, I think Wham was probably really into butts. I'm always the one. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You didn't even put a rag over the camera this time. Yeah, I stopped caring that I look like a whatever when I get up. I mean, so many people have met me. Although when I go to the Clash, I'm usually medicated well enough and the pain's not near as bad. I mean, I every once in a while my hip will bother me or something, but I usually don't have a lot of problems. I can usually make it through those few days without, anything really bad. It says boom. It says boom. My ass says boom. I was literally grabbing the Wham Boom on one side and wham on the other. It's right in your bungholio. That's beautiful. Why did Michelle never tell me that? Maybe she did and I just forgot. She probably did. Boom wham. A good old wham boom. You know, what more could you ask for? Now I've got these down, I'm going to have to clean them. That's a good idea, though, because they need to be cleaned anyways. But now they're on my desk. Flat thunder and lightning. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I'm at the bottom of the chat. So, oh, I know. I wanted to talk about this. Look at this. So this is an old members video that I made. I don't know how long ago. A lot of these people aren't even around anymore. A lot of them, you'll see a lot of the names you'll recognize. But I just thought it was really neat because it's sort of like a blast from the past, right? It's sort of neat. Look at all the names on here. There was nothing coming up. I was like, oh great. look at all my friends. And there was nothing on there. So we don't see Jenny Lynn too often anymore. There's Benjamin Peters. Lexington England. YFI. I don't remember who YFI was even. Man. ABS was here. Robert. That's weird. Fish Dreams. First Class Fish. Victor. I still see Victor from time to time. Darlene's Tanks. Haven't seen them in forever. Robert Reed. Still see them. Robert Reed. Why does it say Robert Reed? Bunny Viper. Bunny Viper's, passed away. Lady Diane. Haven't seen her in a little bit now. Lady Rorschach. RJL. I don't remember that one. PNW Aqua. We see Night Owl. We see a lot of these. Yellowstone. Haven't seen Yellowstone in a while, unless they changed their name. Kalish. We got to meet her. A Lad Insane. I don't even... Spoiled Sushi. She passed away. Renee House, I think, still from time to time. Adam McReynolds, Coro. I mean, look at, where's Dennis? Yeah, I haven't seen Dennis in a little bit. I hope he's doing okay. You guys see Dennis? Has he been in some streams? Shane, Linda Worth, Nathan. You look at, so a lot of these, Visine, I see them, I used to see them on Instagram. They did a lot of plant stuff. I haven't seen them in forever. Larry D, haven't seen forever. Back. Clearbox Swimmers, they changed their name. I can't remember what that is now. Cat Hair Crafts, that's Sandy Remiker. Liquid Zoo. Disco Stew. Surf City, haven't seen them in a little while. Paul Sotero. See him every once in a while, too. Brother Dan. Jennifer Weaver has passed away. Dee Dee, I haven't seen Dee Dee in a little while. Hope she's doing okay. Ricky De Hoya. See, I used to talk to Ricky all the time. And IHP, Steph, IHSP. Yeah, Maria Z. Maria Z, yeah, just, yeah, just, I haven't talked to her since Patty passed away. Her and Patty were very close. And I know some people were going to stop and see her, but, Scaly Granny. Who is Scaly Granny? Is that somebody I know? Let's, I don't know you. Hi, welcome. I always like seeing new people. Or is that somebody that I used to know? Somebody that I used to know. Edamame. Rock your body. Since it's about 800 miles between us, how about you go pour a shot and we'll drink to the new year and pretend we're sitting at the bar? I probably could do that. Yeah, it's only 9:30. I'm not going to make it to midnight. Oh, I see. Yeah, I figured that one would show up. I could probably do that. Dennis makes all our D&D streams on Chris. Okay, good, good. I'm glad he's doing okay. I'm glad he's doing okay. Dee Dee's always around and gorgeous. Love Dee Dee. Dee Dee's so great. Natural Aquariums, there he is. PNW, right? What's up, dude? Scaly Granny is Jenny. Jenny! Oh! Jenny. And there's yeah, I mean, I can't even say it. The Alexander Anders. There's that other person. Oh, it's good to see you, Ryan. Yeah, it's been quite a while, Ryan. I hope you and the kids are doing, you and the family are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. And Jenny, always a pleasure. Hope you and Bruiser are doing good too. And that baby, that your latest grandchild has to be what, 4 now? 3 or 4? I think 4. I feel like 4. I don't remember her name, but I think it's 4. So, can I do a shot on YouTube? A single shot? I mean, people drink all the time, right? Lexa Dunder Angle Hunt. There we go. I couldn't read it when it was up there. I couldn't read it for whatever reason. The at and the whole thing just messed me up. But that was a good one, yeah. I do miss Alexander too, and not just his money. I always felt like, because he did so much. But I enjoyed hanging out with him too. We did a focus on together, and we got to talk a lot afterwards. And we became friends. Yeah, it definitely was nice. The guy dropped $500 on my stream a few times. So yeah, but it wasn't that. All right. Should be 4 May. Gotcha. Have another granddaughter that turns 1 in January. Congratulations. I still have no grandkids, and now my oldest son and his wife are getting divorced. I talked about it. It's a very healthy split. We were just at their house for Christmas. It just still felt like family there. It wasn't, there's nothing, it's not a bad thing. They both decided that this is what they wanted and that it was the right thing. And they're still friends. They've been living together still for 4 or 5 months, I think, since they decided that it was going to happen, maybe even longer. I told you that too. My son is moving in next door. He's renting the cottage right below us here. So, I dropped 500, but you have to give it back immediately. Well, I wouldn't even get it for another month, right? I get it around the 21st of January, and they would take 30% of it. 33%? Isn't that what it is? Hold on. I'm gonna go get a shot. Bring the bottle in so you can see that I'm actually doing it. Oh, thank you, Matt. I don't know if you're Matt. The last time I said that you were somebody, we got into a big fight, remember? If you're not Matt, whoever you are, thank you very much for that. That's huge. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that greatly. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see what we've got. I don't drink anymore. I don't drink anything else. No, I don't. I drink at the Clash. That's it. So I don't even know what we have, but I know we do have something. So I'll be right back. I'll walk slow so you can see my wham boom. that. I was leaving that open. Okay. So, I'm glad he played D&D. Yeah, I'm glad he got to play D&D because I know he was. Oh, it's not you, Matt. You know, I always sort of assumed it was you the whole time. Somebody tell me who that is then. Somebody come clean. Who is that? Is it Steven? Who else? I'm trying to think who else would be. Aquatic Moose. What's up, Mr. Mushroom Man? Did I miss anybody else coming in? Oh, and what did Ryan say? He said something about the kids and stuff doing well. Oh, there. Both me and the family doing well. Trenton is a big boy now. Well, I mean, how old was he when you were a regular? He must have been about 12, right? Hold on, I just got a message here. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, all right. I know who that was now, but I don't know if they wanted to know. Been told it's time to go. Bye, Rachel. It's good to see you, man. I'm just glad he was wearing pants. Good to see you, Rachel. We did miss you at the class this year. At the class. So I told you the tooth. Clash. All right, so this is what I have. And you know what? I can't remember who gave it to me. I feel like it was it Dee Dee? Maybe if I see where it came from. Because I feel, you know, Brian and Foxanne, Hooplin and Foxanne were sitting right behind me when we were doing the sing-along, and I feel like they handed it to me, so I don't know if this came from them. I can't remember, and that sucks. It's from Kentucky. Almost to, oh, that's West Virginia. Kentucky. But I haven't opened it before. Here it is. Flavored Kentucky. Dingleberry? Tastes like dingleberries. The dingleberries taste like dingleberries. Edamame. Rock your body. Natural grain spirits with natural flavor. It's natural grain spirits with natural flavor. Oh, it tastes like natural. I don't think I want to taste nature. I don't know. I just feel like nature overall would just taste like shit. Literal shit. Certified color and artificial sweetener. All right. Well, I don't know what dingleberry tastes like. This will be a first. So one singular shot for the new year. Whip, you got one? Everybody else got one? And Matt, I'm sorry to hear about problems with people paying. That always sucks. Ooh. Oh, it didn't do it. It did it first. It was doing the glug, 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 glug. I was hoping you could hear it. It's got a cork. I don't know why I'm smelling it. It's alcohol. Everybody. Rock your body. That's stuck in my head now. I have a shot glass in memory of John Oliver. I still can't believe I said, I hope you're dead. It's so messed up. All right, let's scroll down here a little bit. Okay. Drink it all. That shit ain't moonshine. Geek Boy! How's she doing? How's your wife doing? She doing okay? You know what? You're right. This isn't moonshine. This is more like Bartles and James, I think. What is even the proof? Jeez, I can't even fucking read. It's only 20 proof. Yeah, so it's not moonshine. It's just a. Wonder how they get away with calling it moonshine. I guess moonshine doesn't have to have a certain proof. Yeah, this is only 20 proof. I'm trying to turn it so you can see that. I want to give you proof that it's 20 proof. Oh, yeah. That was weird. That was a weird sound I just made. I went, oh yeah. Oh. All right. Oh, it's from Clicks. That's right, Brian. Hey, Brian. You're right. You're right. I assume it was one of the youngsters because 6'7". Is that what? 6'7". I mean, I know the 6'7" thing, but you're right though, Brian. Thank you. Definitely was Clicks. Yeah. And it was very cool, but it made me feel weird too at the same time because I went into the vendor room and Clicks told his son, "Hey, get Rico's bag." They had brought me something, and so his son, who was, if you haven't met him yet, if you haven't gone to the Clash or one of the events that he goes to, super great kid, knows his fish stuff. He's given talks. He's 10, I think. 10 or 11 years old, and he's given talks at their clubs and stuff. He knows his stuff. He's got I don't know how many points he has where he's at on the breeding thing, but he's going through the BAP. So very cool. And this was from him. So I got a bottle of liquor from from a child. All right. Do we have some? And it's good to see you, Brian. Hope you're doing well, man. I'll have to take your word for what it tastes like. Yeah, I don't even know. Natural dingleberry flavor. What is that? I'm just scrolling down. Before I start this here, I want to make sure everybody. Like a taint. Yeah, but what kind of taint? Because it could be a clean taint. It could be somebody worked construction for 10-hour taint. Taints aren't equal. I'm ready, buddy. Like Robitussin. All right. Grape Robitussin. It's purple stuff. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here's to you guys. Thank you so much for everything. Even this year, I still have Whip's like, God damn, did he shut up? I don't have this many members anymore, but I still have quite a few members. And considering the fact that I have not done anything this year, or probably almost 2 years now, that kind of support is just amazing. And I'll just start crying if I keep talking about it. So thank you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for, for this kind of stuff. You guys helped us get a new dryer. You're just always there. If I'm having a really bad day, I can go look at the fish court. I can go talk to my friends. Even when I don't want to talk to people, I'm reading stuff that they're posting and getting a laugh, or just knowing that there's people out there that know who I am and that care about me. Because I do know that I have a lot of people that care about me. All right, before I start crying. Here we go. Ready? It's purple drink. It doesn't, yeah. 20 proof, it has nothing. There's no, it tastes like grape. It tastes like grape. I bet my wife will, I bet Michelle will like this. Hey, Michelle. Are you sleeping? You might already be sleeping. she did have a pretty. She's had a pretty rough week. Car battery died. She switched phones and didn't have a bunch of the tools that she needs for work, like clocking in and stuff, and just. I mean, that sounds little, but coupled with everything else going on in our lives, it's been a rough week for Michelle. So I bet she'll like this, though. I bet she likes this. Geek Boy, do me a favor and post on Discord or send me a message. Let me know how your wife is doing. I saw your message and just hope she's doing well. And please, let her know we're thinking about her. Drink the entire bottle. Nah, one shot. That's it. And thanks, Matt. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I grabbed some Jack, but I should have grabbed the Jägermeister. Excuse me. I can't stand Jägermeister. I absolutely hate it. Jägermeister is just not one of my favorites. I've never liked it. Never. It's more like moon mild illumination. Moonshine, yeah. Moon glimmer. Moon glimmer. There it is. It's moon glimmer. A lot of that flavor stuff is like 40 proof. Yeah, this is only 20. It's probably close to you too. I mean, you're very close to the Kentucky border, right? And this is from Southern Kentucky. And Clicks is in your club too, right, Nancy? That's the other day too. Another thing my brain did. I read your name, and I knew who you were. I knew, it's Nancy. But I read your name, and for some reason, my brain went, "Where's Nancy? Nancy B in Tennessee." That's what I thought. Nancy. Oh. Hey, thanks, guys. I'll get down there in a minute. Nancy B in Tennessee. That's where she's at. There you go. Nancy even said that. Keith is a very knowledgeable young guy. I didn't know he also passed out slightly alcoholic beverages. Yeah. I mean, 40 proof is okay, right? Like, that's more than wine, right? That's, 40%, 20 proof. Like wines are around 17 usually, right? Am I wrong about that? I know beers are, somewhere between somewhere around 10 up to 12, stuff like that, usually. But yeah, great flavor taint. Great flavor taint. Yeah. Grain. Decided to go ahead and take more cough medicine, even though one of her prescriptions already has some in it. Well, maybe she'll sleep good. Rico caught up in chat. Inconceivable. Keith is a good guy. Yeah. Yeah. They're a nice family. I like that. It's a wholesome family. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that like traditional family values. I'm not saying that. They're just they're very friendly and just very nice people. And the last 2 years, I've taken a bunch of stuff to give away at the Clash, and I actually just ended up giving it right to Trevor. No, what's his son's name? Did you say that earlier, Nancy B? Keith is a very knowledgeable young guy. His dad's name is Carl. That's what it is. I just gave all the stuff to Keith. It wasn't a lot of stuff, but there was a couple of the low model Inkbirds and things like that in there. Just a few, and there was a couple little aquariums and things. Nothing major. Okay. Grapes are just underage raisins. You don't know that, right? Yeah, so great. So now I'm a veggie pedophile. Thanks. Veggie-phile. I'm a veggie-phile. I'm scrolling through the catches. Suggest an inhaler or nebulizer. Yeah, I hope she's doing good. Don't cry, just drink. We do all love you though, and glad you're streaming tonight. Now, Mark, you can't be the one to tell me not to cry. Mark got a little emotional at the Clash. I'm not doing that to call him out because you guys have seen me cry numerous times. And Mark he was a little overwhelmed about some things, and he's had some rough times, and it was a happy thing. It wasn't a sad thing. It was a very happy thing. So I was like, yes, come here, my brother, because more men need to be able to show emotions. It's something that we have done to ourselves and decided it's the right way to be because we don't want to be ourselves in front of other men. We're not really worried about women, really. We don't want to be ourselves in front of other men because they'll think we're a woman, which is a horrible thing. They'll think we're, feminine. They think, well, who cares? Who cares? What difference does it make? Just be yourself. Whoever that is, just be yourself. As long as you're not hurting anybody. Well, I'm starting to preach again. I'll shut up. Geek Boy, thank you. Go ahead and cry, you big jerk. Thank you. Geek Boy, for all the stuff. You know what they are. Thank you so much. I have stuff sitting here that because of you. Thank you. And then Big Steve, thank you too. You guys, thank you. Shut up and drink. I don't want to, I'm not getting drunk on the stream. One shot, that's it. I feel like that would be wrong. I feel like there are other people out there that maybe, I don't know. I don't want to get drunk on the stream. One of those shots is good enough. That'll be it. Okay, we got down there. Her normal doc did not have any openings and had told her to go to urgent care. They did not help much other than to rule out the various viruses. Gotcha. Steve said, Kentucky Kool-Aid. That's what it tastes like, yeah. Nancy is the bee in Tennessee. Nancy is the best bee in Tennessee. Nancy? Where's Nancy? Nancy B in Tennessee. Southerner. There's Foxanne. Hi, Foxanne. Thank you so much. I'm still waiting for my bottle API. Yep, that was a big deal. It did go to the community, though. In my defense, oh, I lost my phone piece. In my defense, it all did go to the community. It's just not the way it was supposed to. And yeah, now I can laugh about it. And then, you guys, come on. Thank you. The scoop is how I want to ring in the new year. And that was a big part of me wanting to stream tonight, was just to say thank you, because it is the last day of the year. I did say that I was going to try and stream more often. Some people have said that is my way of giving back, and I don't see how, because I feel like it's for me, right? Especially when you guys do all this shit. It's for me. You guys are watching me. It doesn't feel like this is something that I do for you at all. I don't get that. But I did promise that I would try to stream more, and then I even set up a stream. It was like on a Tuesday, and then I had another really, really bad day, and I couldn't do it, and I had to cancel it, and then I haven't set up one since until just the other day. And I talk to my friends, behind the scenes and stuff, and they give me, motivation and tell me things. I had a conversation with Matt. I have conversations with Zenny, and Steve, just so many people. I'm going to leave out tons of people, so I should just stop doing that. But it made me feel better. Let me know a lot of the stuff is just in my head, which I do know, which is weird. That's just how it all is. You know it's all in your head. It doesn't matter. It's still real as. So, veggie pedophile, Rico's nickname in college. Zanny is a big old teddy bear. And he is, too. He's a big guy. Wasn't half the blubbery mess I expected to be. He's a tall guy. He's up there with like Steven and Whip and other tall people. I wasn't expecting him to be so tall. That's the same thing Skipper said to me the very first time he met me. I said hi to him, and he just said, "Damn, you're big," because he said the camera angle made him think, and I never stood up or anything, so he made it think that I was small. And he didn't mean small like he knew I was fat. He just he meant height, you know. And I'm not tall. I'm only 6 foot, but he just assumed that I was like, 5'7" or something. Bust out the eggplant filter now. This one? This one here? Edamame, rock your body, backstreet something tonight, yeah, woo. That's for Brooklyn Bell. In fact, that's funny because the eggplant. Now you can't see it because of the lighting. There's a smaller Norfolk Island pine right here, and hanging on it is the ornament that Brooklyn Bell made for me. It's in the shape of an eggplant with eyes on it. It's hanging right there. And Michelle's like, "What's that?" And then I reminded her what it was. It's sort of weird that a woman is sending her husband, eggplant. But she knows the story. She knows the story. All right, Whip, thank you, man. All the best to you. And you know already this, but you can call me anytime, even when you don't mean to, which I just did the other day. Love you, big crybaby. Back at you. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's the thing, too, is when I'm really, in it, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to. And you guys feel the same. People that are going through stuff like that, you don't want to be a burden to your friends. And if something happens once in a great while, I repeat myself a lot when I say this too, but when something happens once in a while and your friends are there to support you, that's an amazing thing. But if you're one of those people that always needs help, which is who I am, you can't help but feel like you're a burden. And everybody's going to tell you you're not. And you probably aren't to most of them. You probably aren't. But you can't help but feel that way. You don't want to just always just be in the shit all the time, So I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to say what's going on. Because I've done it enough. I even warned people ahead of time. Yeah, you did. And again, Mark, I know you know this, but there was nothing to be embarrassed of. There was nothing to be anything. It was good that you were able to get those things out and to be yourself and to feel comfortable around your friends to allow you to feel that way. That's so important. It's so important to be able to have those friends that you can just be yourself around. You don't have to be somebody else. I think we all put up a facade all the time. We live our lives behind that. So when you can really make those connections and really become great friends with people that you can just be yourself, that's priceless. And I feel blessed because there is a lot of you that I have that relationship with. A lot. I'm so lucky in my friendships. Okay. There's many, many things I don't want to do in front of other guys. Well, good. That's good. I got all about the API. Mark said, "Yeah, you guys." Charlie, thank you. Geek boy. When I say somebody's name sometimes, is that a signed sweetness photo? It is indeed. And it was my Christmas present from the one and only Whip. He sent me that. That was very cool. I got this from Whip, and I think it's a facsimile. and I'm not knocking it, believe me, but it didn't have a certificate of authenticity or anything like that. So, but that's okay. I don't care. I did not have this image, and it's, I think it's amazing. Look at the reflection. I can't get rid of that. Woo. It's just a cool picture of again, when I was a young man, he was a hero of mine, and it was because of his work ethic. The man was amazing, 13 years as a running back, and to miss one single game. And that was in the NFL that, I guess that's both. No, never mind. Won't do that. Be thankful you aren't in a scary place. No. Nope. Oh, it jumped. Mark is taller than Steven. He's taller than me. Whip said too. Wow. I think I made them stand back to back. I thought they were right there. I didn't expect Xanadu to be 8'12". Wouldn't that just be 9? Buxan, would that just be 9? I'm a boy among giants when Whip and Xanadu are in the room. And Alishon. Yeah, Alishon's a tall guy. Damn, you're big. Skip Rock's out there with the locker room talk. Well, I mean, Yep, Ryan from Wild Fish Tanks. It was good to see him again this year. Although he didn't join us for the sing-along. A lot of people didn't. I tried to get Corey too, but he was leaving. He left that day. I think that'd be... I wanted Corey to see... Aquarium Co-op Corey. I wanted him to see that community away from the vending room and stuff. And I was hoping that he would also get a chance to just be Corey and not Corey from the co-op. I thought that the sing-along would be a time when he could just sort of relax and be himself too. And maybe that's not a thing for him. He's, so used to having a large channel with so many members and fans. He has actual fans instead of friends. I'm sure he's got lots of friends too, but I just thought it'd be nice for him to be able to, just be himself in our community. Ryan makes everybody feel tiny. Yeah, Ryan's, I think Ryan's like 7 foot, isn't he? Did Wally get an eggplant toy from Brooklyn? Yep. How long did it last? He still has it. Yeah, the squeaker part of it, Red Laser, what's up? We'll get to that. The squeaker part of it's still in the toy. It just doesn't work as well. You really got to work that eggplant to get it to squeak. I mean, I take Zoloft, so a little bit more effort. But he still has it. Yeah, it lasted this whole time. She gave it to him. So many euphemisms. It's been a while. I don't think it was last year. I feel like it was the year before that she sent that out. But I could be wrong. He's definitely had it for at least a year, and it's still in great shape. So whatever that brand is, Brookley Bell. I do miss Brookley. I hope she's doing well. Stephen, tell her I said hi, please. Jenna, whoever, one of you people, one of you peas, tell her I said hi, please. Whatever brand she got, it was good because he rips all of his toys apart, all of them. Tennis balls and stuff, all that kind of stuff. Although there was I don't know if it's a Kong. Well, no, the Kong one lasted too. You put a treat in it. That one's still in great shape. It looks brand new. But then there was a rope-like belt. It was about this long. It had sections. Each section has a squeaker in it. And you can play tug of war with it. He loves that thing. And it's pretty frayed, but it's not afraid enough. It's not ripped up. It's still in good enough shape that we let him still keep it. And he always uses that and like a tennis ball at the same time. He plays with two toys at the same time, like all the time. Serious question. Did you ever get the second half of the free wood chip house? Thank you for that. Thank you, LeSir. He's Canadian, so it's LeSir. No. There's two there's two of them. There's one of them is completely done. One of them's gone, and I need to reseed that area or decide what we want to do with it. I was thinking about actually maybe putting a tree there, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. One pile of the mulch is completely gone. Another pile is more than halfway gone. There's probably about a quarter of it left, and then the other pile is 100%. 100%. And that's been, I don't know how many years now the mulch has been out there. Okay. Mark Strelson! Mark, how is 2026 so far? You're in the future. How's things, Mark? How you been? Health doing good? I know you finally retired, right? I saw that somewhere. Where did I see that? I might have been one of the rare times I went to Facebook. I don't remember. I saw somewhere that you're totally retired, but yeah. I may be slightly taller, but I'm still half the size of Rico and Whip. Is that a fat joke? It's probably true, you know. Excuse me. Damn, you're big was Rico's nickname in college. And there we go, right there. Red Laser said that too. Hope you're enjoying your retirement. I was getting it backwards. Hope you're regining your entirement. Regining. That's got to be something. Regining. Zenny said, Corey and Zenzo one shot. That's it, one shot. Sitting in the lobby with their bags like 15 minutes after the last talk was over. I guess they had travel itinerary planned out to the minute. Yeah, because he said he had to get back home, do the live stream, and then turn around like that night or the next day and go to the airport for his trip to he went to Peru last time? Where did he go this last time? I don't remember. South America. I don't remember where he went. 46 months. Isn't that crazy? Brian said Peyton was certainly a legend, except his name is P-A-Y. That's the other Peyton, you son of a bitch. Certainly a legend. 13 seasons, was the only one running back impressive in any area. Constantly being targeted and still being durable is rare. Yeah. And his favorite part of the game was hitting other people. His favorite part of the game was blocking. His favorite part, it wasn't the running, it wasn't all that part. His favorite part was blocking and being able to hit other people. And if you ever watched him, he made you pay for every single hit that you laid on him. Because like, instead of just running out of bounds, he wouldn't run out of bounds. If he was running up, you see a lot of players, no offense to them, that's probably a smart thing to do. You see them, they just run an angle, run right out of bounds, right? They don't get hit, they just run right out of bounds. They're trying to stop the clock or whatever. He would always run towards the sideline, and then somebody would come over to make sure he was going out of bounds, and he would hit that person and then go out of bounds. He always did that, You play... Where was it? It jumped. Geek Boy said, you play tug of war with Tucker? Those are some strong beats. Just that I give a tug of war. Yeah. I was just, speaking of Tucker, I was talking to him today. Old Tuck. Talking to my old buddy. I was talking about Wally, telling him, Wally had a bad day with me, and we were talking about stuff. I was getting his advice. I don't talk to him, but I, just sort of mentally, tell him I miss him and stuff. He was such a good dog. And not that I don't love Wally. We got Tucker when he was 8 years old. And he was supposed to be my son-in-law and my daughter's dog. And he was. I mean, they were responsible for him and stuff, but he really became my dog. He was by me all the time because I was the one home. But he sat right down there. That's why that whole thing came up with Brookley Bell. I would be streaming and I would be talking to Tucker, but I'm doing this. and talking to Tucker. And so she sent a message to Steven and saying, so she said something like, tell me he's got a dog and he's not talking to his penis. So, Tucker. But he used to sit right down there on a bed. It fit perfectly right down there. And he would be there, sit there all day right by me. I'd get up, he'd follow me in, So, and losing him was the main reason I needed to get another dog in my life. Like I said, he was Ariel's dog. He was. They got him. They were the one that went, and this family just gave him up. After 8 years with that family, they just gave him up. And there was nothing wrong with the dog. He was amazing. But when he passed, there was just such a big hole in my life that I just, I had to get another dog. I really did. And Wally was a good choice. Wally's a great dog. He really is. We have our bad days, and most of the time that's my fault. I'm the one who caused the bad day, not him. Just as expected. The mulch. I was so backed up I can give you a new pile. It won't spread that well, though. Sydney fireworks were amazing. Did you watch some online? Need some fiber. Stop talking about my man giant. Relining your video. Oh, boy. Oh. Um, 10% alcohol is really kicking in. I definitely am a lightweight these days. I mean, I don't feel that, but it definitely would. It doesn't take a lot these days. Whip brought some pretty strong stuff to the Clash, and I was like, I gotta handle that. Yeah. Well, it caused me to get very sick the next day. It didn't cause me to get sick. I caused myself to get sick, but I also had a flare up, and I couldn't walk, and I missed the wedding, and yeah, I just can't do it like I used to, Just can't do it. Jose had hand surgery. Back to work yet? Oh, yeah. What did you have done there? Hopefully it's not too bad. Franco Harris was a big one for running out of bounds. It's hard to root for a guy like that. Yeah, and I get it. Especially today, they're coached that way to run out of bounds, and it's because honestly, you're doing a mental thing when if you refuse to just take the easy way, you're doing the player's like, holy crap, but physically it's not getting anything for the team, and it's only hurting your body. Rock your body. So it makes sense, but at the same time, you'd like to see the players that don't go out of bounds easy. Don't. It's like the quarterbacks who maybe should slide a little bit better. You're like, no, but at the same time, you're like, yes. Doing great. No more pre-op pain. Good. That's good. What did you have done exactly? Oh, gotta get down there. A lot of catches. Tucker is a wild name for a penis. Well, there's a process involved for that's what it's about. Toonie Loon, did you change your name? Is that Looney Tunes? I think you're in this list. This is so hard. I think you're in this list over here. If that is you, in fact. And thank you for the memberships. That means a lot. Let's look over here. I'm pretty sure, again, for anybody that came in late, this is not true anymore. A lot of, there we are. Lonnie, aka Looney Tunes. A lot of this is pretty old. It's an actual video that I put together from my members list at that point in time. And there's quite a few people there that have passed away since, or no longer in the community, or just not members on my channel anymore because I don't have a reason to be. But thank you, man. Thanks. Look at that. I am at the bottom of the chat. It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock on the East Coast. At the top of the hour. All right. What else do I got to talk about? Pop music. You've probably met Toonie Dawn at the Clash. Oh, it's not Looney Tune? Did I get to meet Toonie? Did we meet? Did we meet at the Clash? Ah, it sucks. I'm a horrible person. I've never needed a reason to be a member. Yeah, it comes naturally to some people. Bag of dicks. Did we hang out at the Clash? Corrine, I haven't seen Corrine. We got to meet her. Again, so many new people this year. Toonie, answer me, please. I need to know. All right, what else do I got to talk about? I think we're winding down. I'm just looking to see if I have anything. Fishwise again. Oh, Toonie was with me. Oh, okay, then yeah, we did meet. We shared a meal, right? Or was that the year before? Big Steve, I'm so sorry. Looney, I'm so sorry, Dawn. I always hate forgetting people's actual names because it's something that I sort of pride myself in, is remembering things about people. You know, when I meet them, you know, remembering where they're from or whatever it is, the things that I learn about people, I take pride in keeping that information. It just shows that you care, I think. It shows that you care about people when you remember things about them. You know, I sort of try to make it a priority, so I dropped the ball on that one. Trigger feeders, big 10%, 10 proof. Trigger finger release. You triggered me. Second finger was between hard to grip and constant pain. Gotcha. Midnight is 3 hours and 5 minutes away. Do you mean 2 hours and 45 minutes away? Yeah, for me it is. Matt, interesting math. I guess it depends on where you're at. Yeah, 15 minutes. That'd be midnight was 14 hours ago. It's all relative, people. See, it's all relative. Don't judge people. It's 4:20 a.m. Oh, it's 4:20 in Spain. Are you in Seville? And is it pronounced Seville? I feel like it'd be like Seville. Seville. Well, you couldn't talk before the shot. That's true. Yeah, that tooth is really messing with me. I really messed that math up. I'm showing 4 hours and 45 minutes away. See, it's all relative. Time is relative. Yeah, I don't think I could go another that amount. Pronounced Sevilla. Sevilla? Is it Sevilla? Is that right? Not Sevilla. Steve is still going strong. And I know there's other streams out there too right now, right? Brian, you were over with M&C. Are they still going? Are they going to go through till midnight? They were doing a panel thing, inviting people to come up and hang out. Oh, gotcha. Okay. See, I never knew. But it's sort of like that Barcelona. You know, I guess that's closer to how it's supposed to be pronounced, but it seems sort of pretentious for Americans to. It seems pretentious for me to pronounce it like that. It's like there was an NFL skit like that about people in Denver pronouncing Broncos. You know. There are no other streams. These are the streams you are looking for. Zen and impromptu focus on in the year. Nancy, shut your face. So yeah, Zenny someday, I hope so, to focus on. But again, I was saying, I think Jody P we need to add to that list. But there's a lot of people now too, and maybe we could start doing focus-ons again. I've been trying to think about it, trying to get geared up. I mentioned earlier in the stream that I just don't like to stream with other people anymore. It gives me like this huge sense of anxiety, and it's the weirdest thing because I've streamed with other people for years. I second Nancy's motion. There you go, Zeddy. Go look at that link too, and see what you need. The one on fishfam.link. What was it? Matt posted it earlier. I always forget what it is. Matt was cool enough to Matt was cool enough to set up a thing that would show what everybody got, which fish they have. And again, that's on my short list of stuff to do. I want to add a bunch more because these are all from What's Your Fish. That's what they're from. And again, they're supposed to react differently. They're supposed to, that's probably one of the worst ones too. Look how bad it is. I just did like a quick loop around it. I already know. So these are from What's Your Fish? What the Fish? What's Your Fish? What the Fish? And I probably haven't even done a half of them yet. So maybe I'll add like another 40 of them to the list. I don't think any of this other stuff even works anymore. I know this one does. We can do this one. Edamame. Poop eating a pickle. Oh, sea cucumber, right? Is that what that is? Yeah, sea cucumber. Watches and rewatches each stream to log your catches. Or catch the logs. What else we have? We've got, what's this one? Oh, that's just that one. We already did that one. Oh yeah, we got this one. Oh, I'm switching it too much. Hold on. Matt, that's exactly how I felt. That's nuts. Yeah, Jesus. That really makes my teeth look yellow. God. I'm not gonna smile. I'm not gonna smile anymore. That was bad. I think that's it. Oh, what's this one? That's nothing. We got this one. Oh, we had the Magic 8 Ball. Oh, and Matt, you're working on that too, right? Did you already get that? Oh, Mark, yeah, no worries. Don't, no. Nobody ever has to. Yeah, nobody ever has to explain why they're a member or not. I don't ever even, no, don't. Especially, I mean, yeah, especially you know. But Matt, you're making a catching game too, right? Didn't you make one? We got Toasty. Toasty. That used to have a pop-up there too. I don't know what happened to that. We've got yay! There it is. What the? If you know, you know. There are new giveaway games and a couple are fish catching. That's what it was. I got into your stream where you're testing it at the very end, like a week ago or something. I do know, and you know I know. Matt makes a catching game. There's a fishing game. You give away some dirty underwear and try it out. Whose? I don't have any. I don't have any. I do. Not dirty, though. I do my laundry. All right, what else do I have over here? Yep, that's cool. That's that should be part of the trigger thing. This one. Oh. All right. Well, I guess that's all the actions that I. Oh, Jesus! There's a whole bunch more up here. That the mask isn't even on there. I used to have that little round part here, and I made it spin. And I was so happy. What's this one? Oh, the shout out command. You can shout out people. That's it right there. That's it. That's it. I'm lazy, so if I don't wear them, then I don't. Then I don't have to worry about washing them. What's this one now? That's nothing. I wonder if it... Okay. Oh, I bet this one doesn't work either. Is this fun, watching me look at everything that doesn't work? Yep. Oh, we got this one. This one, I don't remember this one working lately. Thank you, Whip. Oh, that looks weird. With the she's wearing a pickle. It was weird. It matched up with her legs perfectly. Watch. What her skirt. Watch the skirt. It's so perfect. That's weird. It's the little things in life. That's what my wife tells me. Oh, there was a dual thing for points that I never set up. And I don't think this works because it doesn't, I don't have the voice stuff working anymore. There we go. You couldn't hear me, could you? Can you hear me now? I need to get rid of that command because I got rid of the voice stuff. Still no sound? Right now there's no sound, or before? Now? No sound? Oh, okay. Your holes and poles are all mixed up. Now is good, right? Okay. Yeah, that was because that command was set to open up an application called Voice Mod. Remember when I was using all the voices and stuff, and it would change the voices? So it was set to do that. So it would mute my mic and turn on the secondary mic to do the voice stuff. So that's why that was messed up. And I don't have that software set up anymore. That's it. That's all of it. But I thought, what happened to the leaderboard thing? I thought that was an action. But I'm not seeing... That was weird. Oh, it's because it got away. Huh. All right. I'll stop messing. I am going to mess with it more though and get all that stuff back and maybe add some new stuff. All right. Pellets. Yeah, that was it. And it was also leader. But it doesn't seem to, I don't know why I would delete it, but I'm not seeing any of that stuff in here. Maybe I didn't put it under actions. I could have swore I did. Let's look at the commands. Maybe, oh, that's what it was. Okay, hold on. Okay. There it is. Rank. Yeah, there was a gifting thing, and I was going to make it so Myrtle. Oh, well, that worked, but there used to be a leaderboard too. I was going to make it so Myrtle was always the top. You know, he would be always number one. So I was going to put his points at like, 50 million or something, just way up there. Back at you, Nathan. Thanks, man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Hope you have a good holiday too. And, I hope 2006 is good for everybody too. I hope we have a better year across the board. I think some things are going to get worse before they get better, but there you go. I'm winning. I'm winning. Pokey Party. There's also like a watch time thing that I didn't finish. I was going to do something with watch time so that the more you watched. No, I did do that. That's right. That was the bones of the pellets. That's right. What else we got? I got set points. Oh, let's try this one. I feel like this one is a scene, if I remember correctly. There it is. Oh, yeah, but it's got the old... Hold on. I think, didn't it work like if you did I have to remember how to do it. There we go. It looks all squished down. It looks a little weird, but there we go. So the leaderboard's still there. Tell me I'm not getting pellets for my attendance tonight? Actually, you are. You are. It's still all, that part's still all there. It's still all working. It's still all working, yeah. I think it was just all one, right? I think Myrtle's name was it's just all one. Did everybody leave yet? There's still 27 people. I think I maxed out at 30 people tonight. I'm sorry this is boring. I'm sort of having fun looking at all the stuff that I used to have going on all the time, And I think I want to dive back into it and make sure all the stuff is working correctly again, and maybe expand some of the stuff and do some stuff. The only thing is I need to not have an actual reward that gets shipped out or that I buy for people, because I can't. I can't do that anymore. I always sucked at shipping stuff anyways, but I can't buy a shirt or whatever. That's what I was doing before, right? If you were the leader, you would get a shirt. I still owe Zenny some stuff from that. I still owe Rachel, I think, won the last month, I think. Your participation has been pelletized. I've been pelletized. So yeah, I got to figure out a different way to just make it fun. I don't want it to be something. It'll never be something where you pay to get points. That was never it. Even though there was people out there who said that because they're just fucking idiots. They said that was a way for me to make money, even though everything we did had nothing to do with money. And you couldn't give money to get points or do any of it. I always made sure to keep that separate because I hate the pay to play thing. I just absolutely hate it. So it'll never be like that. But it also has to be something that's fun, so that makes people want to engage with it. So it's you got to find that thing that I don't know. If you're the winner, like a couple of things I did was I gave you a filter, right? Like Zen Ginger has a filter. Brooklyn's got a filter. I don't remember who else, but can I catch my belts for Andy? It'll have to be long distance. That's number one now. Oh, poor Nancy. Where's Nancy? Nancy be in Tennessee. That's what she be, in Tennessee. Pay to play, how much can I get for $20? So I did the voice thing, so like you got to pick. Oh no, I did a sound thing where you can pick a sound that would play every time you showed up into the stream. If you were the winner for that month, so that for the next month, every time you showed up in the stream, it would play a sound. And then we also did the filter. You get to pick a filter and use, change my face anytime you wanted to. So I'm coming to your son's housewarming party, so I think my hands will be cut off by then. I think that was scheduled to cut my hands off before then. Well, just have to come up with some stuff to make it fun again, to make people want to engage with it, to make them want to not so much watch like that. There we go. Yeah, it's been forever. I forgot that. Edamame. Rock your body. Oh, I was dancing. You can't really see it. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I remember I purchased a wet spot condom to send it to you to put in Patty's box. Looks like she said it wasn't a good idea just in time. Now that lonely condom just sits in my office. Nice. Yeah, she asked that I not do that. That thing was that was a cool idea. I did like it. And at first it was a really fun thing, but I always respect people's wishes when it comes to stuff like that. I see no reason to push people when they don't like something. It's weird to me. Anyways, I'm running out of steam. Do we want to talk about anything else before I go? I have a mess. I have a bunch of Dayglow paints. I'm gonna fall out of my chair. Fuck. Oh. I've been using the Dayglow paints for my tech stuff up there. I've been making everything's got Dayglow on it, and it's all got black lights. So all of the mini racks and stuff filled with computer stuff, it all has all the fans have Dayglow on them, and so it's nice and bright. It sort of matches, like this right there. That's actually a UV thing too, but I just don't have a black light over there anywhere. You pasted the wrong one. What? Oh, Nancy B. Killer Kitty's now on the top. Oh, Polly's doing fine too. I haven't seen her in a little bit. She plays on D&D, right? Same to you, Jose. Uh, thanks, man. Thanks, Nathan. Always means so much. You know, because in my this is an up cycle, and in the up cycles I can be, you know, like I am, and I feel like the best me, and then in the down cycles I feel like I'm nobody even knows who I am, nobody cares about me, you know, everybody's just forgotten who I am, not just the community but across the board. My wife of 30 whatever years, 33 years, 30, you know, it's just what it is. It's just, you know, it's a bipolar. It's so sometimes that's, you know, the medicine does take away the highs and the lows. And I just wish that it would just take away the lows, man. It'd be so nice. Because when the highs, I get so much done. I'm so productive. I never feel good anymore. The RA is, you know, a big part of that too. So I never have a good day. I never feel good. But at least mentally, I don't feel like the entire world hates me. You know? Mother effing weirdo. Oh yeah, it is. It's the weirdo. Did anybody catch it? Oh. Yeah, Zenny knows. You got it. Lori got the weirdo. I wish you could see the face because I'm going like good face. This face I made too. I was making myself laugh. Jesus, I look tired. It is way past my bedtime. Nope, that's not it. How did I do it? There we go. I was making myself laugh sitting here before the stream, just making faces at the camera and doing that stuff. And that was the one that got me the most, that made me laugh. I actually have cheekbones when I do that. All right, I'm going to go because I'm just being dumb now. So, hey, thanks. I hope everybody has a good 2026. It's so weird to say. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the friendship. Thanks for all the money. Thanks for all the, you know, just everything. Just everything. So much. Are you sure nobody sent you? Yeah, I haven't had anything like that in, well, since yours ran out, actually. I thought I would get some for Christmas from family, you know, because usually, you know, edibles and stuff. Did I say 26? Did I say that? What did I say? What happened on 25? It went quick. But yeah, not since I actually, the ones you gave me, Zenny, I rationed them. So they've been gone. I made them last almost a month, I think. So, hey, you know what? I don't say this lightly. I love the community. There's a lot of people in this community I absolutely love that are a big part of my life. You know who you are. I don't want to leave people out, but you the people that, you know, you know who you are. And thank you for everything for the last year. And hopefully I will see you guys a lot this year. I really am going to try. I really am going to try. Not just Andy Carson. Hi. Edge Generation. Yeah. I told you. I told the poor guy like 20 times. Not just me streaming. I don't mean I'm going to try and just stream more. I'm just going to try and show up in streams more and say hi, click the like, listen to the stream, hang out with people. You know, that's a big part of it too. Zanny? Jesus. Did I say that too? Zanny. I mean, that's sort of fitting as well. All right. Hey,